Hi guys, it's your boy the Barber, and today I'm back with another video, guys. In this video I'll be doing a skin fade with level 1.5 on top. My client have some very nice 360 waves and a very nice thick beard, guys. I hope you like this video, guys. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll take you through this haircut step by step as I do it. See you soon.
Okay guys, to kickstart this haircut, I'll be going with level 1.5 guard. I'm going to use this guard all the way around just to make the haircut nice and level. It's very important that you can take your time while you're using this guard, because this guard is a very tricky guard. And as you can see, my client has some waves and his hair is very tricky to cut sometimes. But guys, I advise you to take your time and just work your way around the haircut. As I'm around the crown area, I'm just taking my time and just following the direction of the hair. Always take your time, guys. It's never a rush. For best results, just take your time. Alright, to kickstart this fade, guys, I'll be making my first guideline, which is my 0 guideline. I'm using my Barber skeleton clippers and I'm making a nice clean line all the way around. Now I'm taking off the dead bits off the edges. I'm just working my way all around this haircut, just taking off these little bits that I left off, making it nice and clean. Now I'm using my 0.5 guard, making my second guideline. And today I'm fading up, guys. I'm using a fading up technique. So as you can see, I'm just making a 0.5 line, and I'm going to use the same thickness all the way around. What I do, guys, every step that you use, make sure you make it nice and clean. Don't skip steps, guys, just take your time. As you can see here, I'm using my Barber skeleton clippers again, and what I'm doing, I'm just rubbing off that line, just trying to get that first guideline out. When you do this, is the easier way to get that 0 line out. And now I'm using my level 1 guard, just working on that fade, taking out all that bulk. I'm using my level 1.5 guard here now, just taking out the darkness of this haircut. I'm using the corners of the blade, only the corners of the blade. When you're fading, just use the corners, guys. Most of the time you just need corners, and it's very important you use a comb as well as you're going along. What a comb does, the comb helps you to see what you've done already. So as you cut the hair, you comb the whole hair away. That way you will take out all the dead bits. So what I'm doing, I'm just working around this haircut and taking my time. I'm just taking out all the dark bits and I'm trying to create a blurry fade. As you can see what I'm doing here now, I'm using my level 1 guard, just taking on the bulk off the hairline so it'll be nice and crispy when I use the outliners. When you do this, it creates a really nice effect and makes it nice and easy when you're shaping it up. What I'm doing here, I'm just using my 0.5, I'm working my way around this edge. The reason I'm doing this so that when I'm shaping it up, it just all comes together nicely. I'm creating an effect so that you can just see it nice. Alright, so now I'm working my way on the hairline. I'm just starting from the middle, I'm working my way around the corners. I'm taking my time as I go along. Always start from the middle and work your way to the edges, the corners. Now I'm going to create a 45-degree angle, making that hairline nice and sharp. And the beard, I'm going to keep it nice and natural and as thick as I possibly could. You know, my client is trying to grow the beard, so I won't be taking nothing off the beard today. I'm just using the edges just to create a line. Same thing on the next side, you start from the corners and you work your way to the next corner. Always take your time and use your mirrors. The mirror never lies to you. Keeping the beard line as high as I possibly could as I go along. Guys, I really appreciate it if you can like, share, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, so that when I drop the next video, you'll be the first to see it. I'll be making sure I drop consistent content weekly, so make sure you don't miss this heat, guys. I'll be covering some really nice videos for you guys. So in the stash, I'm making it round. I don't want to create a V shape. I want to make the stash nice and round. You know, that's the way my client likes his stash. That's the way I does it for him. Alright, so here I'm using my hair enhancements. And on the beard, I'm just keeping underneath the neck. I'm just keeping it under the neckline, right by the neckline. Keeping it thick as possible, as I said earlier, guys. Always give the client what they want. That's what keeps them coming back. You gotta give the client what they want, not what you want to give the client, what the client wants. But at the same time, you gotta know what's best for the client. So I'm just using the hair enhancements, just spicing up the haircut a little bit, you know. What the hair enhancements does, just makes the haircut pops a little bit. Just a little icing on top of the cake, that's all it is. Don't ever use the hair enhancements to create a haircut. Always make sure your hairline is nice and sharp before you use the hair enhancements. Here I'm using my concealer pencil just to make the haircut pop a bit more. And after I use a concealer pencil, I'll be going back over it again with my clippers. And then I'll be hitting it with a blade so I can just make it nice and crispy. I'm taking my time and just following the line I created with the clippers. This really gives the haircut a really nice effect. The finishing touches is very important. It's a system, guys. Every step at a time. Don't skip the steps. Have a system and work with that system. Don't ever be afraid to go back over your lines. Make sure it's all nice and crispy. So now I'm hitting this line with my razor. And come on, guys, you can see how sharp this haircut is already. But always make sure you stretch the skin as you're using a razor blade. This helps the clients to be more comfortable, and it prevents you from cutting the client. Check that haircut out, guys. Come on now, that's a fade. We're trying to create a blurry fade. You know, it's your boy Mo the Barber. Always on point, never disappoint. Remember to always stretch the skin, guys. It's very important. It helps a lot. Don't be afraid to stretch the skin. It makes it easier for you to create a line and to use that razor around the corners. As you can see how comfortable my client is in the chair. You know, just gonna touch the brows a little bit, make sure everything is nice and crispy. That's all we do. Comb that beard out, get the edges just a little bit, just sticking out the uneven bits, and that's all we're doing, the uneven bits, because we're growing this beard, you know. We're gonna go back over the top with the scissors just to get a little bits just sticking out. And again, we're just gonna go back here in the Barber skeleton clippers and just get that little bit that's hanging over. You know, then little lines, then little bits of hair just left out. Don't be afraid to go back over that, guys. You know. Now I'm using my Sport and Wave product just to make the haircut nice and smooth, give it a nice little shine. Then I'm gonna brush it all the way down. I'm gonna brush the sides down, then I'm gonna brush the top forward. Guys, I really appreciate you watching this video to the end. I want to say thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop in the comment section whatever you like to know, some tips and tricks. If you want to know anything, just ask me a question. I'll be more than happy to help. It's your boy Mo the Barber, always on point, never disappoint. Please like, share and subscribe. Stay blessed.